Hi, welcome back to Number Cubes, where we have met the king and queen of Premier in an unknown land of taboo filled with mysterious fruits, monsters, and other types of monstrosities. We will start this journey and see where it leads us off to. We've also obtained a fruit bowl for some reason. Hope you enjoyed the session. Alright, so as you guys walk deeper and deeper into the fields of Pragma, or not Pragma, into the fields of Premier, you finally see a wall being furled open, and inside is the cave. You see someone approach you. They have very beautiful hair, and they are wearing this beautiful robe colored in purple, and it's very royal-like. Except you can see that there's a lot of dirt. There's a lot of rips and tears on some parts of it. It has obviously seen some use. And this elf approaches you, and they speak. You guys must be the new adventurers. So so nice to finally meet you. I'm so sorry. Right this way, if you will, please, into the cave with me. I have so much to explain and so little time to explain it all.
Vi's still in the back of the group, and she's kind of just gonna look around and then edge towards him to kind of urge the group to move forward.
Dear Lori, it's so kind of you to show us this cave. On the chance that you have snacks in your pocket, please, would you be interested in giving me a packet of whatever you have?
I think he's just gonna take the fruit bowl and grab an apple.
No, yeah, Vi is very loudly, as loud as she can, just eating grapes right now.
How do you eat grapes loudly? Oh my god.
Oh, the tight cinnamon grapes? Crunchy.
So Wallum leads you down very widely open tunnels until you finally reach the painting. And you see it sort of like a family portrait. And everyone roll perception.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I have a bonus.
Okay. What's my bonus?
Oh my god. 25.
Jeez, okay. I got 11.
What is your bonus? Is it +6?
I have a +6 on a 19.
Alright, I have a +4 on a 7,
Let me roll.
so that's 11.
Oh, this is great.
9.
I couldn't hear yours.
9.
Shik.
19 total.
Man.
Okay. So, as you enter with Wallum and you look up at this painting, you can immediately notice that all of the faces have been blurred out. There has been what seems to be a father figure, a mother figure, a son figure, and an older brother figure. There's also a dog in the painting. What B and Shikar notice, and only they two notice, is that there's specific ways that each of the faces have been carved out. All of them are widely different. For example, B notices that the father's face has been scratched out by what seems to be animal talent. The mother's has been taken out with black ink. The son's face has been entirely covered away with plants. The brother's face has been scribbled out. And although it does look like a family portrait, you can see that every single figure inside the painting looks tense. They're all wearing black clothes and black garments, as if they just came back from a funeral. Wallum sits under this painting with his legs crossed, and he looks up at you and he goes, I have been searching for so long to find out who will be the next travelers into this place. I see that it is you. So tell me, what is it that you want to know?
Let's start with the basics, I guess. First, tell us what this handy family over here. Who is everybody in this painting?
And what historical value do they have to this town?
Right. That is the first founders of Taboo. are our gods, to put it in easier perspective. The mother and the father was the ones who sort of saw everything that grew here. They're the ones that built the very first kingdom, and the ones who guard the gates to other realms. The father in particular guarded all three of them. From the good, the bad, and the what's it called? The material plane. The mother, however, was known, I'm not sure if you'll remember it. If you know, Earth type of mythology, Demeter, if you will. She's Demeter.
Did you guys make her angry and make her not give you food? Why is she scratched out? Is there some sort of grudge? Do we need to know that we're fighting some sort of deity that will hash out fear on us?
Oh, no. Sadly, the mother passed away. We are not sure how she did. Some people speculate that her husband killed her. Others say it was the son. Few say it was the dog.
Son? Which son? There looks like there's two boys in this painting.
Oh, well, there is a son. We know that for sure. The smaller one, taken away by the plant. You can tell very obviously since he has the family crest, but the older one, the second one, we're not quite sure. We were hoping you could figure it out, or have some knowledge, or something. I don't know. It's been a very long day.
Hey, Pally, what? You mean you don't even know who's in this painting? Not fully, at least.
These paintings have been long here before I have, and they will be.
Oh.
Is like the hair visible in the paintings, or is like the painting in color and is the hair visible?
Yes, there is color inside the painting, but most of the hair has been blotted out. If you want to try and see any of the hair, you will have to roll.
Alright, is perception?
Does my 25 carry over?
Is it perception? Leo.
Your 25 does carry over. Carol's doesn't, because he got 11.
Okay.
How is my
reroll-
9 doing?
Wait,
Do I
does
notice
the-
everything?
Do I re?
Hold on, Cal, go first.
Do I re-roll?
Yes, reroll. What was that, Serena?
How is my 9 holding up?
Ah,
Poorly.
16. Does that let me notice?
16? Yes. Ooh, excuse me. So you notice that most of the family has been predominantly, like the son has very bright, fiery, curly hair. Like it's almost like in your face. And Willem kind of explains it as him being like the morning star.
Real quick, what color hair is Kale's?
Kale's?
Yeah.
Kale's hair is like a matty orange.
I mean, maybe.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay.
Well, so you're basically saying that we have to figure out who these people are, but we don't have any clues? How are we supposed to figure this out exactly?
One more painting. Come this way. And he kind of shows you and like brushes you over to this other beautiful wall, decorated with vines, of what seems to be this like plant. And most of it has been crossed out with like a hatchet almost. It seems to have been man-made or elf-made, in that sort of sense that it was taken by hand. And this plant, you can obviously see that there's a lot of people underneath, all with their hands upstretched to the plant, and sun breaking through clouds but like behind it. And Wallum explains, this plant, from what we have gathered, is the one plant that'll be able to defeat him, the person that's been taking over our realm. Of course, I know this is a lot to go on, and I'm not saying that it will be all that you need, but it does show you where you need to go next. The following painting, the one up next, is going to be over in Pragma. It's a small city, further up the hill. It's very beautiful, at least what we've got from it. We're not allowed to travel between cities. We
Not
hope that
allowed?
you will. Yes. You see, I'm a noble. I'm not entirely allowed out of my kingdom. And the people, well, they aren't trained for battle, or for war, or for the forest. The forest itself is a lot more dangerous than things you will encounter. Never mind that. Would you like something to drink before I get down to business?
Yes, please. Do you have any diluted Coke?
What is a Coke?
Oh, I was hoping that maybe you had some importation, even though I know you guys are shut down from other cities, like imports from other places, but it's fine. Do you have just water, but fruit flavored?
I can make it fruit flavored if you want. We have this entire nut stone full.
Oh, well, it's fine then. Just please give me water, and he has kindly suggested we make cocktail party.
Oh boy.
What's a cocktail?
And
Cocktail?
so
Cocktails are birds, but then you blend them, you throw them in a blender, and that's what you get the drink. And then it's a really big celebration back in my home country.
Is it like a smoothie or something? Whereas chunky meat is blended into.
Why is it
Violet?
Oh my
called
gosh, I was gonna crack an
Uncomfortable.
Indian joke, but V, I'm so sorry, I remembered you're a bird. It's not what, that is completely not.
Why is it called a smoothie if it has chunks of meat in it?
Who knows?
Touche.
Well,
Ryan is so uncomfortable right now.
oh no.
anyway,
Also, can Heiki go back to the first painting with the brother and compare his body type and Kale's body types, just to see if there's any match?
sure.
Written
Body
prints?
types can change.
Well, yeah, but you know,
Not when
Okay.
you're a marble statue.
yeah.
So, Kyle, you're going to separate yourself from the group for a little bit just so you can do this. Wallum has also gone into his little kitchen. Like,
Wait,
you
can
can
I-
see there's like curtains, and that's his like house, sort of. What were
Can
you
I
saying?
take Kale with?
Sure. You kind of like grab Kale and you pull him along. And so you just stare judgingly at him and the painting. So you have 5 people, including the dog, to compare him to. Who do you compare Kale to?
I'm comparing Kale to like the brother with like the fiery orange hair, just to see if there's any similarities.
Okay. So you kind of set Kale like next to the portrait, right? And like you look very, very intensely at it, right? I'm going to transfer over the 15 that you've used.
16,
16?
I think, or perception.
16, yeah. 16 that you used. And Kale is very tired. So he's kind of slouching over, and you compare him over to the fiery haired boy in the portrait. And there's this feeling that starts to like start in your stomach, and then your hands start to sort of feel like frostbite. Like it feels very tingly in the 4 tips of your hand. And as you set him like closer and closer to the portrait, Kale throws up.
What the?
Oh.
So, do you wish to continue?
No, I take him back and tell the rest of the group what happened.
Okay.
Like
Rest of the
exactly
group?
what happened. So yeah.
Finch, of course, reacts with, what are we gonna do with this information?
That this painting might have something sus to it or something, and that Kale seems to react to the painting.
Feris
Oh.
turns to Kale. Do you also happen to have sort of an artifact museum in your neighborhood or the city that we can have some sort of actual hands-on or panel thing that avert like something you can hold tangible artwork that is related to the history of the city?
He just looks to Feris and just like, I do not think he remembers anything from his past life, so I don't think that is really ideal.
Completely fair. What
But,
about
Wallum, here, let me roll for Wallum. He absolutely does know where you can find something of this sort. Here, I'll tell you. So you're looking for an art museum, correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure we have exactly the same thing in Taboo, but we do have a priestess whose stories have been passed down through generations. She's basically what you would call a history book. She knows almost all of the town lore, and I'm sure she kept a couple of the paintings that have been here since we started. Would that help?
Oh my goodness. Very much. Thank you. Yeah. Could you give us any sort of pointers and directions on how far it would take to travel from here to?
Yes. She should just be in the castle, along with Kavar and everyone else.
Yeah, that wouldn't take too long. Thank you.
Hold on. Which direction is the castle in? And now which direction is Pado, or what was the town?
Pragmar.
Pragmar. Yeah, where is that in?
Pragmar is closer to the west. You'll have to go back inside the village of Primera in order to visit the castle. Although I'm sure that in Pragmar there's also an oracle, or a priestess of some kind. Yes, in fact, he starts digging through like different types of like scrolls that have been tightly bound, right? And he pulls out one, right? And he like dusts it off because it's a cave and there's a lot of dust. And he dusts it off and he opens it and he goes, yes. In Pragma, you should be able to find Percy. He'll be able to help you at the most. He's lived thousands of years. In fact, he might be able to help you out with this Kale fellow, seeing as he's been mobilized. I'm not sure exactly how, but he should be able to tell you everything that he knows. Would that help?
I think so. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to show us?
Right. Let me
Where's
get
my
down
water?
to business. So he actually does put out like martini glasses. They're not martini glasses, but they look kind of like them. They're just juice glasses. They only hold juice. They only hold juice because this is a school show.
We have fruit. We could squeeze some of that in.
So, I need every single one of you to roll an Arcana check
Oh yeah.
as he hands you every single one of these glasses of juice.
I don't have any bonuses.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's 15.
You're rolling good today. Also got provision.
Okay, so I want Serena to go first.
What did Serena get? Oh, a 2.
2. Okay. Kyle.
15.
15.
Yeah. No bonuses.
Serena. I mean, not Serena. Brandy.
That's an 18 with a plus 4 Arcana, so
Alright.
18, yeah.
Shik.
21 total.
Okay. So. Sorry. Serena, I need you to make a saving throw. Can you make just a very quick Constitutional saving throw, please?
Serena's gonna die.
This is gonna be what
Okay.
happened last time.
As he hands you the glass, right? Shikar and B, always those two. You notice that the tips of his hands have started to turn black, right? His fingertips.
No.
And so as he's giving you these juices, Serena immediately takes that glass and chugs it, right? Everyone else, you stay away from it because it gives you this really, really bad feeling in your stomach.
No, no, no.
Serena,
You choked the glass of juice. What can we do?
Serena, you have failed your first saving throw, which means that you are paralyzed in your chair for the time being. So let
You
me
know what
just.
works with paralysis? Shock therapy.
I'm not
realize
using thunder shock on her.
I'm a lightning genasi. I can shock her real quick.
that You just clear. So Wallum immediately, like, after he sees what happens, right? He kind of like goes back and he hides his hands, right? And they kind of look at you and they go, I'm so sorry. Something must have gone wrong when I made them. Here. And he starts scurrying around his little room, right? And he starts knocking things over, trying to like make something of the sort. And eventually he makes this small little glass vial of blue liquid, right? And it's sparkly, it looks magically, it's the works, right? Benito, you immediately recognize this as an anti-paralysis potion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing that as you got a really high Arcana check. So you know that he is trying to like be nicer. And so he sets the potion down on the table and he walks far, far away from it.
What the
Seen his
heck? Ferris, are you okay?
Do we realize that Feris is paralyzed at this point, or is Feris just sitting there?
I'm just gonna like tap Ferris like twice in the side of the head. Just don't.
Oh yeah. Wait, before I react like this, do we realize at all that anything bad has happened right now?
You do realize that those like drinks he gave you were affected in some sort of negative way. And you all know that Ferris drank it. You're not sure what happened to Ferris, but you know something did happen to Ferris.
I'm paralyzed from the waist down, or they're just like body completely paralyzed.
You're paralyzed from the neck down, so you
Guys,
can talk.
Save me! Get that blue potion! I'm dying. Like, I don't know what I just drank. But
We
dude,
don't know what's happening to you. Oh wait, no, your head's
hold on.
fine.
I
Okay.
can't move my body.
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean? Get up.
I can't. Literally. Ferris tries to stand up, and nothing happens.
I'm gonna like. Are we in chairs right now?
Yes, you guys are in chairs.
Around the table?
Yes.
What shape is the table?
Rectangle.
Which
Pull
side
me
is Ferris on?
Ferris is the one left side closest to Wallum, but farthest from you.
I'm gonna
Wallum
punch
is now in like a corner, right?
Yeah, Wallum is now in the corner.
That is a promise. Wallum, the moment I gain back my body, I'm coming for your blood.
Hold on. What blue potion were you talking about?
The one that you saw.
I look around. Can I see where it is?
Yes, everyone can see it. It's on the table, like on the edge.
I pick it up, and although I know it's like an anti paralysis potion, I'm still gonna I'm gonna yell at Wallum and say, "What is this? What have you done to Ferris?"
He is very intimidated, and he puts his hands up and he goes, I don't know what happened. Honest, honest. I think it's the cave. The longer you spend in it, the more you get infected by the paintings of some sort. My hand started turning black a week ago. I'm
Shut
sorry.
your chatteroni and come over here. Help me fix Feris right now.
Okay, so
Me.
he like walks over and his hands are like behind his back, right? And he goes, "What do you want me to do?"
You said your hands are turning black? Show me right now.
He puts his hands out, and you can very well see that there's black fingertips, kind of extending to like the not knuckle, but like the elbow of your fingers. I don't know what that's
I
called.
feel like we should give the blue potion to Feris.
I feel like I'm a priority. Hello? Hello?
It's just
Vi is very nonchalant as this is going on. Like, she does not care. She's just kind of sitting back and watching everything.
Popping grapes.
still popping grapes.
Actually, she's gonna drink. She's gonna drink the thing.
You gonna drink the potion?
Like, no, wait, her Arcana check. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, you
Her
know it's
Arcana
bad.
is
It's-
negative,
yeah.
You
right?
know it's bad. Huh?
Okay, so she's gonna like see
So, like,
if
while
she can
like
tell
oh.
what the drink is, like what it was supposed to be, beyond the negative. So do I roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what. And let's do investigation.
Oh, investigation. Okay, well I rolled a 16. I don't think I have a plus on investigation. No, it's a +2. 18 again.
18. So you can tell that it was supposed to be some sort of like fruit drink. I would describe it to like just like a apple juice slushy, right?
Okay.
And you can tell like by the aura that it was more just an effect put on it. It wasn't put in there by a specific plant. It wasn't put in there by specific food. It wasn't put in there by a specific ingredient. The effect just kind of harbored itself more onto the glass. It isn't in the drink, so to say.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
it's
march
where
over
he
to.
touched.
I'm gonna march over to Feris and say, "You want this? How do we know
Yes.
it's not poison?"
Oh, I'm paralyzed from the waist, like head down. I'm desperate for anything.
Fine. Open it and stick it in her mouth.
I chug it and it's gone. As
Let's see
fast
if
as I
that
drink
was.
the poison also.
So, you're now able to move from the neck to your torso. It wasn't enough to fully unparalyze you.
Wallum is still sitting beside me, right?
Yeah.
I have full control of my arms.
Yeah, full control.
I punch Wallum.
So, you punch Wallum.
Do I have to roll for like
Yeah, roll to see if you land a hit.
Roll attack.
No, don't
Roll
go for
strength.
attack. Just go for non-lethal.
Oh man.
Yeah, roll attack.
Natural 20
What's
kills
happening
Wall.
is Vi kind of like dips a finger into the like liquid, like a pinky, and then like licks it just to test because she knows it's not the actual drink, it's the cup. So she's just gonna like try that.
You dip your pinky in, and you like put it in your mouth, right? Kind of like just like and you taste test it, and it tastes sort of like a tropical fruit smoothie, right? You have no effect on you. Serena, what did you roll?
14.
14. You most definitely land a hit on him.
Please don't go for lethal damage.
So, do you want to roll for damage?
Yes.
Oh no.
What?
Roll for
No.
damage.
You're gonna one-shot him.
12.
Wallum clearly did not know what he was doing.
So,
He kind of deserves it, to be honest.
you put your hands and you just knock him square in the jaw, right?
Innocent bystanders is my jam, guys. Let me
Wait,
do
how'd
this.
you roll a 12? It's an unarmed strike, right?
I don't know. Hold on.
How is it that
Why
you
is
rolled so
unarmed
badly
strike
before and now you
before?
get like this?
Why didn't I get a higher score earlier when I needed the Arcana check?
Wait, Serena, what are you using to attack?
My fist.
It's an unarmed
It's a
strike then.
Sixes are D6s, right? I mean, fists
Oh,
are D6s.
Oh, I've been using 20. Okay, that's perfect 6 actually.
That's
How
Okay,
are
so
you?
it-
How are you like not rolling good on anything except for like when you don't need to?
So you just pew, him in the jaw, right? And he kind of like tries to like, you know, because if someone hurts your jaw, you're going to try and like make sure your face is okay. And so they start like grabbing their face, right? Which you should never do if you have acne. Don't do it, kids. But he
Oh,
starts
no.
he
Oh,
starts
God.
grabbing
realize.
his head, and you start to see it kind of spreading. Wherever his fingertips touch, it starts slowly to like not decay, but almost marbleize into like
He's gonna throw
black
like
stone.
a couple of fruits at him so he can grab those without like touching the rest of him.
So you
realize that they just smack him in the face.
so you're going to try and throw more fruit?
Just toss him like two apples or something. He's like,
Do you actually want to try that?
I'm not trying to do damage. No, just tossing for him to like grab.
Let me see if he realizes what's going on and grabs the fruit.
He dies. Please tell me he realizes.
See one more thing. So, what happens
Oh, no.
is
Oh, no.
Kyle, you take a fruit, right? And I'm not sure what fruit you grab, but I'm gonna say it's not a pineapple and it's not a melon. It's more like an orange of that like weight and their like diameter. So it's not gonna hurt too much.
But it's
If you
still
get
gonna
back
I'm
to
cost
it-
you,
underhand
though.
throwing it. It shouldn't
Okay, so
be
you're-
fast.
You should have specified that.
Oh
You
my
should have
God.
specified that.
I said toss him
Um,
like not to do damage or anything, but just to toss it to him.
So you try and toss it to him, but you miss, right? And
But her aim is getting better.
anyways, he stops touching his face, but he doesn't realize what was going on. Like you can slowly see it like start to like crawl, but they seem unaffected by it completely.
Your face is turning like a different. Are you okay? I'm not sorry I punched you, but now you look worse.
I love how Feris went from I'm going to have your blood to are you okay?
I feel sorry for wanting your blood, but I do feel bad that you're dying.
That's really the gist of it.
And so, he kind of like turns to you completely unaware. He seems almost confused.
Oh no.
Your face. What's that? You're literally turning into a gargoyle.
Ace?
Do you need to
Don't
go to a mirror or something and look at
Your hands
yourself?
on the fruit, but go find a reflective surface.
Wait, hold
I
on.
will
Feris,
say-
Feris, can you move fully?
No, I'm still tied to the chair. I only have my waist below.
Just like
It's still-
military crawl the entire thing.
Hold on. Wallum, where did you get that drink from?
It's
Drink.
not the drink if that's what you're saying. The drink is fine. It actually tastes pretty good, but it's the glass.
Oh, well, I guess an apology is in order. Unless you can tell us where the glass is from too. Where's the glass from, huh, Wallum? Huh?
He takes a few steps back. I will say, one, there are no mirrors inside this like building, inside the cave.
Is the
Oh,
fruit
I have
bowl
my sword.
reflective?
My sword is pretty shiny.
Does anyone have a sword? Shiny metal.
Watch out. If I might take it.
Shiny.
True.
I mean, it's
Um,
not.
So, as that's going on, he takes a few steps back, and they look at you, and they go, "Who are you?" Welcome to my cave. Hello.
Golem, are you okay?
Do we accidentally hit a reset button somewhere?
Hey,
I'm
he's
not
gonna
gonna
look
touch
over
Wallen.
at Kale.
I'm not gonna touch Wallen, but I'm gonna pull out my sword and like show it in front of his face so that he can see his reflection.
So
Intimidation
You-
factor.
Hey, he's just. Oh.
you put your sword in front of his face, right? Or not in front, but like far enough so he can see all of him. And he kind of like steps a few like steps towards it, and he puts his hands on his face again.
Oh.
He goes, "I'm so pretty,
No.
so very, very pretty." And as this happens, the black starts to spread all across their body, and in an instant, he has been turned to stone.
Well, shoot.
Did my
And that's where
pipe-
we'll end this session.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks a lot, Feris.